Come on, man.
Who fucking puts Mitchell Moses?
But he's very
like, come on.
The bloke choked under pressure in the grand final. What makes you think? And that's, bro, I reckon State of Origin is bigger than the grand final.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
What's happening, people? Welcome to episode 27 of the Touchline Podcast. We're here to talk about footy, talk about UFC, boxing, the whole nine. You know how it goes by now. How are you, boys?
Yeah, good, not too bad. How was your long weekend, boys?
Yeah, it was all right. How was your long weekend?
We spent it together, but you had different plans. So
yeah, I had different plans, unfortunately. Went up to the farm with my mates. We went like big group. Like the first day, what we did, like we just had to like settle in a bit. And we had the bonfires on the whole time,
that's good.
Day and night, because it was freezing up there. Yeah.
No time zone, none of that.
Nah. You know what? To be fair, man, the fun was actually just what we needed because you don't want to hear traffic, you don't want to hear noise, you don't want to hear work, conversations with work, business, and my wife, sure. But anyways, the trip was worth it, man.
From there.
No, but honestly, the trip was good.
That's good you enjoyed it.
No, I went hunting with my mate just before sunset. So you have to wait after sunset or before sunset when kangaroos and deers come out. So this is what happened. So me and my mate were driving onto the entrance where we come like usually into the farm. We saw 8 kangaroos and 2 deers. So I had my mate's shotgun ready like to shoot. Or we saw the 8 kangaroos. I said to my mate, I said, stop here. But I was meant to bring my phone, but I had it on charge because it died out.
That's a rare sight.
Yeah, huh?
That's a rare sight. Your phone off charge.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, I wanted to get. I was trying to get the footage.
Battery pack.
I don't know.
Yeah, go on.
Anyways, I was trying to shoot the kangaroo. I missed it. But then I tried to shoot the deer. They ran away easily, but they went in a different direction. You can't do much. But then I went on the left side. I was on the left side as the passenger seat, looking at the kangaroos in the bush. I was trying to aim it, and then I missed it. I was like to my mate, I was burning. But then I said to my mate, let's go in the back way where the back alleyway to go through the house. So we went through the shortcut. There was branches and we had to move them away. And then we saw a wallaby, a small wallaby.
Yeah.
I aimed it and I shot it. I had to shoot it like 7 times. It wasn't dead. I shot it right in the in the chest. The blood was coming out, but it didn't die.
Vegans, close your ears.
It's all right. Yeah, so I shot it. Then my mate shot it for me. All right, it died. Then we shot another 2-3 kangaroos. But you know those muscly, puffy ones, like those big ones. Oh my god, they were like scary.
So Samuel,
you got used to it.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I got used to it. Yeah. Anyways, I shot the 3 kangaroos, so I got it right in the head. Perfect shot. But you know when you're on the gun, you have to aim it properly. You have to play around.
Hurry up, get to the point, Anthony, bro.
Let me finish my conversation.
Go.
Yeah, so we shot the 3 kangaroos, and it was like right behind the house. Yeah. So we shot the 3 kangaroos, but usually when you shoot it, you have to bring it back with you because my mate usually cuts it. But anyways, it was a good trip. It was worth it.
The main thing you enjoyed it, Anthony.
It was fun hunting today. It's the best thing hunting.
Yeah, but I heard about you that you lost your shit, and apparently the fans saying
you need a forfeit.
You need to do the forfeit.
Yeah,
so
I lost the forfeit.
So what exactly happened, man? I want to know.
No, I put on, as they know, I put a TikTok on the Touchline Podcast. Make sure you go follow. Saying that if the Bulldogs lose against the Eels, the top comment decides my forfeit. Top comment streak the field right now, and I think that's going to stay there. It's going to be like that.
Oh, wow.
So,
You don't know what game yet.
I don't know if I I have to do it. I've got to be a man on my word. Have to do it, but I'm still in between about it. I don't know, man. Copping that $5,000 fine.
Yeah, it's not worth
it. Probably like
12 months
a year ban. For what, man? For a small little
possibly miss the Dogs finals or something?
Fuck, I don't know, man. I have to do it. I know that a lot of the viewers are going to be like, you have to do it, I don't know. I have to do it. I think it's going to happen.
Let's get into the video now.
So we're going to start.
First of all, let's go round 15 recap.
Recaps. Okay, so
Anthony, you got the draw, the fixtures.
Yep. So Titans defeated 28-12 against Tigers.
Yeah, I
watched that game.
Yeah,
it was pretty close game, but then Tigers had a bit of that hope, but then they went down a bit. But then Titans came too strong. They had too much confidence.
Kosa got injured too.
Who?
Broken jaw.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a bit of a tragedy, but you can't do much.
Tino again done the same thing.
He done the same thing, and we actually discussed about that.
He done the Samani the week before game 1.
Yeah.
He didn't get charged. He got minor concussed because of that, and now he's done it again to Coruscant, and now he's broken his jaw. And I'm shocked that they haven't charged him.
Yeah,
it's very 50-50. He's
It
running,
is a
he's running,
50-50,
he's
yeah.
running at the player, man. When you're a forward, you're going to be running like that.
Yeah, but
you
the
could
way
argue,
his actions do it.
he intentionally
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
raised
He raised his
elbow.
arms.
But
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
actually noticed
He's
every
using
time.
this part of the
But look,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm usually the one
Yeah.
to say that's a robbery, this and that. But this one's it's a bit of a hit or
And I
miss.
think if
Look,
you're doing
it
it
is.
twice,
It's like a 50-50
If you're doing
thing.
it twice within the space of 2 weeks, and
Yeah.
I know
some
with the money,
technique that's wrong.
exactly.
Yeah, I understand.
I can see where the
Yeah, in a way.
judiciary said it
Yeah.
wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
Like,
at
you're
the
running
same
at the
time.
player. Like you track back 10, 15 years ago, that's just a bloke running at another player.
Yeah,
Coruscant
that's right.
happened to be low for him to cop that
Yeah,
broken
no.
jaw.
It's been a bad week for Tigers when you look at it. They got defeated by Titans. Their best player, Coruscant, got injured, and now Luke Brooks is injured.
Exactly.
And now he doesn't want to stay at the club now.
Yeah, apparently he's signed with the Cowboys.
No, it hasn't made official yet. It hasn't made
No,
official.
it's not official, but there's reports saying
Hasn't
that
been the best week for
Cowboys are
Tigers.
set to announce him
Yeah.
soon. So
Yeah, so
I don't
but look with the arm that he did, that's twice again in the NRL.
Yeah,
but,
I know. But
look, like how you said it was a 50-50 thing. Look, I understand everyone puts their arms while they're playing
Yeah.
footy like that.
But he's done it
when
twice.
you're doing it at a wrong target, that's too much.
I mean, I don't know. I don't wanna
I'm
say
not
like that.
saying bad way.
But that performance
Yeah.
by Tigers, you know what? It was towards the end. It was. I know. Like
What was the
Tigers,
score?
I think it was one of their worst performances in a while.
Yeah, it
I,
was.
Yeah.
I see
agree.
signs in this team. I
They
actually
do.
see signs.
They actually
Even
prove
though
it
it was
right.
only Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a strong side, but
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
see
Yeah.
signs in their attack, man. It's like
It's
it
actually
wasn't
proving
bad.
a lot now.
Yeah.
I think after with their 3 wins,
Yeah.
that's what.
Oh, they're in good. They're shaping up to be a good
What was the
squad.
Yeah,
score?
they actually are.
What was the score? 28-18?
28-12.
So yeah, must win
It's
for-
not that bad.
It's
Don't
not
get me
bad,
wrong.
yeah.
They'll get some positives out of it.
Wasn't-
And then next week, I don't know who they're versing. We'll
It
find
was a
out.
must win for
in the
Titans
preview.
because they
Yeah.
were struggling a bit. They got the win. Now they're in the the battle for the 8. So
Yeah, so the
must need to
Titans, they're very they're going to chase
close,
them, man.
yeah.
They're going to actually
Yeah,
chase
yeah,
that
yeah.
8 spot.
they have potential to get there,
Yeah,
but
of
they just
course.
got to be consistent.
Well, we'll go to the next game. New Zealand Warriors, they defeated Raiders
That was a
36-14.
I actually had
I actually
Warrior.
watched this.
I tipped
Yeah,
them
yeah.
first,
Yeah.
but I changed.
That
what's
was
it called?
Croker's 300 game.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
it
why I
was.
changed it. You
Yeah.
changed my mind for some reason when we were doing the pod. You
Yeah,
said
yeah.
300 game. You said, you know what? I'll just change
I
it.
knew Warriors will win.
But Warriors, what a performance,
Warriors.
man.
Oh my god,
They'll,
man.
they'll get top
Oh
8.
my god.
They'll get top 8.
What a team.
You know what? Canberra, they played really good at first half. They played
Raiders,
very,
yeah,
very
yeah, it
well.
was
They
very
were
close.
in control
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah.
But I think there were signs from the first half from Warriors. I reckon the coach was firing them up for the second half. They said, you got to win this game because of, like after
Sean Johnson, man, has been
Sean
the best player
Johnson,
this year.
he's just
He could win Dally M.
yeah, he could. He's chasing it.
He's 5 points behind Payne Haas.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
So,
And what
yeah.
about Nico Hines?
I don't think he's
Oh,
up
you
there
didn't see
yet.
on the-
No,
on
no.
the Dally M?
Warriors, they get a new coach, Warriors. Warriors were always battling for 13,
Yeah.
14. Get a new coach and look how they've changed
Yeah, man.
instantly.
They've
man.
developed
But like,
heaps.
That's
I feel
the
sorry for Croker, man. It's a 300 game. Like,
Yeah,
they didn't get pumped too badly, 36-14.
Yeah.
But poor
No, but
bloke, man.
the
He wanted
first-
to.
like Anthony said, first half was good from them, but
Yeah.
second half,
I think
Warriors
they played
just turned up.
Yeah, but Canberra played horrible in the second half.
Outclassed them.
Yeah.
They didn't have that much possession
Yeah,
as well.
Warriors
Warriors
just
had
destroyed them.
heaps of possession.
Yeah.
Warriors are looking very strong, and the forwards are Johnson and the forwards are big factors in why they're like succeeding.
Did you see Dallin's try?
Yeah,
that was
oh,
crazy.
that was crazy.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
That's
crazy.
probably contender
What
try
a
of the
try.
season.
Try of the
That's
season.
massive. That was
That was
insane.
crazy.
Mate,
Yeah.
that bloke's.
He's a good player, man.
wonders in
Look,
that
we seem to sell all these good players. Dallin, we
Bulldogs,
sold
yeah, he was
Meany,
so good,
but
man.
yeah, we can't do anything now. But he's a top player, and Warriors, they deserve that
But
win.
as you said, Anthony, like Raiders were playing good that first half. They just
actually
lost
did.
it all the second half.
Raiders,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think they lost their momentum.
Lost momentum, lost heart. They just were playing.
They had a bit of errors too in the German
Yeah, they
game
did,
as well.
yeah.
They had heaps of errors.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What I
like,
can say, Warriors have a
that-
chance.
I think that was the first loss after what, 7 weeks or a few weeks? I think I would say
Who did they have?
for Canberra.
I think.
I think
I think they lost the previous.
I think second loss was
maybe
it?
second loss in like 10
Yeah.
games or something.
But they're still in the top 8, aren't they? Yeah, they're still.
I think, like I said, Warriors will get top 8.
Yeah, they will. It's going to be Titans, Warriors. They're going to chase it.
I think, yeah.
But
Next game.
Yeah, all right. So Manly defeated the Dolphins.
that was a shocker for me.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
actually
I-
watched this one, bro. That was tries after
I
tries.
watched the first
58,
half.
18.
Yeah.
It was like 20
lead, did you
minutes.
tip? That's the biggest lead,
Turbo,
bro.
Dolphins.
Turbo back to back now.
Yeah.
He's playing good, like his old form.
Yeah.
He got he has been. Look at
Yeah,
it.
I know,
Look
I don't-
against Raiders. He destroyed Raiders. Again, he's part of the play. He's supporting runs, supporting plays. Like it's slowly coming. The Turbo's coming back in form,
Yeah.
right in time for Origin. So
Yeah.
But 20 minutes into that game, it was 26 0.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mate, I was shocked. I'm like, Bennett is going crazy. Like,
And
I know he
that's
doesn't show her, Bennett.
I think that's their first back-to-back defeats, I'm pretty sure. Or 3 defeats.
Like, it was bad. I was like, what is happening? Like, 20 minutes of that game. I was like, Dolphins, like, they're playing some good footy to be down 26-0, 20 minutes in the game.
Now they're 10th on the ladder. That's
Mate, and then to lose 58.
yeah.
Man, that's
the first, I think the first time this year they're out of the 8.
Like
Yeah,
now,
exactly.
Now you're starting to see, they're starting to prove a lot of people right, the predictions at the start of the year.
That's
like,
right.
They're
Dolphins,
starting to prove us right, as in, like they have no depth in that squad.
Yeah, that's what they're lacking.
Like, I don't know if top 8, but we'll see what happens.
Dolphins, they started the season well.
Yeah.
They're winning games, which is the most important thing. They're getting wins. They're losing as well.
Yeah, that's right.
But Wayne Bennett will somehow get them back into form.
Yeah, it's hard playing in Brookvale, man.
It's hard
It
playing
is hard.
Brookvale.
They're in
and
the top 8 now.
It's hard to keep consistent, especially with them being a new team.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to get tough, and there's going to be moments where they're going to be struggling.
Yeah, for sure.
And now they're in that patch where they haven't been the best. But still, they're winning games, as I said, when they're struggling. So imagine when they just get back to form, they're going to be even better. So Manly again, just hitting their
They came
form
too
again.
strong, man.
Top,
They came
they
really,
made
really
the
strong.
top. Now they're back in the 8. So yeah, they're
Do you think they'll be like staying consistent, like in the
I
top
think
8?
they're going to be up and down.
For
again.
life? But I think they're going to have
Manly's
few
gonna be up and
losses,
down
I
too.
reckon.
It's
Yeah, I think they
I
will.
think
This whole season's up and down. Every
Yeah,
team's
it
been
is.
up
Every
and down.
team-
everyone
been
can
up
get
and
out,
down.
man. Honestly, it's
It's
It's a
next
touch and
game.
go game. It's a touch and go game.
What do we got next, Anthony?
Anyways, next game, Dragons defeated Souths 36-30. That was a close
good
game,
game,
but I
yeah,
missed
it
that.
was.
I was at
No,
the front.
Rabbitohs were missing big players. Latrell Mitchell, Cameron Murray.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of players. I think it was Cody Walker. Sorry,
Cody Walker, yeah.
Dragons wanted them
They
more.
beat their B grade side.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, so don't get too happy, Dragons.
Dragons have
fans,
been,
but look, I'll
they've
take
been a
win
bit
to win.
better.
Yeah.
They're getting wins. They beat Roosters. Now they beat Rabbitohs. So in a way, they're beating these teams. They're getting big points against these big teams. Teams they shouldn't be beating.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
that's their 4 big points. But now they've got to just try and find a way to beat the smaller teams.
Yeah,
so they
for
can
sure.
get themselves out of the last
of the water spoon,
17th spot. So
Ben Hunt had a good game too.
Yeah, he
he
actually did.
scored again. I think that's his 5th try of the season.
it's going to be interesting what happens with Ben Hunt's career. Like,
Bro,
future.
Rabbitohs scored
Yeah,
again.
they're still tossing around
Yeah,
where he's
where he's
going to
gonna
go.
go, yeah.
Either he's going to path ways
Yeah,
or
yeah.
he's going to go to Dogs. Nobody knows what's going to
Yeah,
happen.
Rabbitohs scored back-to-back tries.
Yeah.
They did,
It was
yeah.
a late
Towards the
scare.
end, that was
Yeah,
scary.
3
was
tries in like 3 minutes. Or something.
Wow,
It was
that's crazy.
That almost
Had that game been an extra 5-10 minutes,
That would've won it. That
won the
would've won
game.
it.
That would have won that game,
100%.
Souths.
You're lucky, Dragons. You're lucky.
Yeah, they're just very lucky.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rabbitohs without their main players, they're all like you can see
crumble.
they.
I mean,
they're not good.
yeah, that's fair enough. That's like with any
Look,
team.
the game's a game.
If
you know?
if Penrith lose,
Yeah.
Nathan Cleary, Luai,
Yeah,
you know.
that's right.
But
But Rabbitohs have dipped a bit.
Yeah, they have.
I think that's
Rabbitohs,
1
yeah.
win in 4.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
struggling.
you can't don't judge it off this game.
No, I'm not. No,
But have you noticed? That's what,
previously?
it's because Mitchell's gone. Once he left,
Yeah.
they've been struggling.
been
John
struggling.
Mitchell is the key
He's
factor in
there.
their team.
He's like
in
a
a way-
Manly's turbo.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So yeah,
Next game, Broncos, Newcastle 24-20. Close game as well.
Knights, bro.
I was surprised.
They're a decent team.
Yeah.
This year they've really impressed me.
they're solid.
The way they play, Ponga has really stepped up.
Yeah.
I think fullback's his position. It's always been his
Yes,
position.
yeah.
5'8", he's a good player, but
Yeah.
when
Nah,
he moves
5'8"
to
is not
fullback,
good.
he's just a complete
He's a
different
natural
player.
fullback,
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
right.
Of course.
number 6 is in his position. There was because ever since the Origin, he didn't get caught. He stepped up his game.
Yeah, exactly.
He probably thought maybe he would have squeezed in there, but he still.
I'd
missed
love
out.
to see Knights in the finals
I would
series.
love to see
I don't
that.
say anyone other than the main
It's been
team.
a very
Yeah,
long
exactly.
Yeah,
I wanted to
that's
change
what I'm
it
saying.
completely.
It's been a very long time. If Knights can make it to the finals.
But yeah, I thought Knights had that game. I don't know how they let it slip. But again, when you're versing Broncos or Panthers or Rabbitohs,
Yeah.
anyone like that, if it's 5 minutes, they can still make a comeback because they
Yeah,
have the
I know.
qualities. So Knights would obviously think it's a 2-point slip.
Yeah.
But Broncos, man, that win's going to help them if they want the minor premiership. So
yeah.
it's a
Cobbo, he's just playing at his best.
he's playing.
Reynolds,
He's in form.
He got 2 tries, Cobbo.
Yeah, Cobbo.
Two tries. Adam Reynolds played
Reynolds,
very well too.
unfortunate he didn't get Blues, but
Talk about that soon.
yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, exactly.
So those 2 points for Broncos are crucial.
Yeah, it is. Well, next game, 30-6.
Another flogging by Penrith.
Penrith defeated Roosters.
Roosters, man, like
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's
hasn't
happening.
I really don't know what's
I'm
going on. To be
honestly-
honest, I really don't know what's going
I
on
was
with
seeing
Roosters.
a comment on TikTok.
Yeah.
He's had enough of Roosters. And I was like, bro, think of all these other teams, Bulldogs,
you know why?
Knights, Warriors.
Who's had enough of
They've had it
Roosters?
good for so long.
Yeah, that's
when
who's
times
had
get
enough?
tough,
They
a
can't
few
handle
games,
Who's
that's
had
it.
enough?
And I was thinking to myself, 7 years, clubs going 37 years without premiership,
Yeah.
everything.
Who's had
They're
enough?
still singing, but they can't handle one
That's
year.
Roosters fans for
Or
you.
even like a few months, they're
Roosters
struggling.
fans,
Who said
no
that?
offense.
Because they get everything to them.
Yeah,
Who said that?
exactly.
That's the NRL loves that club.
Yeah, they
Everyone
do.
knows that they always get that advantage.
But who said they've had enough?
I saw a comment
It was
on
a TikTok.
TikTok.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
he's
That's
had
not
enough
bro.
of them.
Exactly. Roosters have been good for so long,
Yeah.
and now when
Such-
times get tough, their fans like
You know,
suddenly
honestly,
they're
that's
sad and whatever.
Yeah.
Honestly, they deserve to be there, man.
That's
They've
it.
been on the top for long enough.
Look, they've been in finals, grand finals,
Let
heaps
them
of
suffer
times.
now, bro.
But now, because this is the first time in how long? Probably like 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
Now they're in the bottom 8.
Yeah,
they're probably
it's a
losing their
rare sight
minds
to
out,
see
and
for
they're
the
frustrated and stressed.
I knew they were going to get smashed.
Yeah, and you know what? This
Roosters,
year,
they're not the same
You know
anymore.
what, Sharps? Even this year as well, they've been up and down.
Yeah,
Roosters.
they've been
They've
just
struggling
bad.
a lot. They're usually winning majority of
Of
the
course,
time.
they beat us.
Yeah.
We should have won that game. But I don't know, man.
But Penrith
Roosters.
came too strong, man.
I'm
Ryan
happy-
Toto,
See
man.
that fight, Hargreaves and that?
Yeah.
That was
Was that
crazy.
Spencer?
Yeah, Spencer Leniu. Yeah,
And
whatever.
they-
They're
was
going to be
crazy.
teammates.
He's joining
That
them
was- yeah.
next year.
They'll squash the beef once
Yeah,
they're
of
together.
course.
for
They're
sure.
going to squash it. But that was intense.
Yeah,
bro.
it was.
They looked at each other in the
saw
eye.
that.
He sprayed the water.
They separated each other. Then Spencer Leniu came on the other side. Hargreaves pushing.
Push.
guys.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've
Hey,
seen something
nothing
like
beats the Melbourne and
Melbourne.
Glenn
Manly.
Best
Stewart
fight
and
ever.
Adam Blair.
I remember that. Glenn
Who
Stewart
was
and
it?
who
Adam
was it?
Blair. Glenn Stewart
Glenn
and
Stewart.
Adam Blair.
what's
Adam
that?
Blair. Yeah, Adam Blair.
Adam Blair.
Adam Blair. He was a
They
tough
both
cunt, that
got
one.
sent off. They went to the sidelines and
And they're
started
still
throwing
punching
again.
on, yeah.
That's pro-
Wow. I remember watching that live. That was
I watched
amazing.
it,
I
yeah.
still never forget that night, man. I
I
still
was
watched it. I kept repeating the video on
Yeah, yeah,
YouTube. I don't know
That's-
how
That
many
was
times.
prime football.
Yeah, prime football,
That was
yeah.
best.
2012.
Prime
It was
best
2012.
at its
Prime. That was
man.
the best
Yeah.
era.
We said I'm happy where Roosters are. They deserve it. I
actually
can't. I don't like the club as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no one
it's
likes
good where they are.
Roosters. No one likes Roosters or Para.
It's like the spoiled child.
Yeah, exactly.
Get everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. They want to get everything easy,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
now you have to learn the hard yards now.
And
Sucked
all-
in Roosters fans.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
Your turn.
Melbourne,
Yeah, that's-
54-10 against Penala Sharks.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting
Wow.
that.
Didn't see that.
Lions had a
Who was
shocking
that
game.
I thought me and my brother were talking about
Yeah.
this could. I thought Sharks could win because of Hines wanting to make Origin. So because that didn't happen, Melbourne just
I
played
feel like
them out
maybe
of
the
the park.
pressure got to Hines.
Yeah.
That, I need
That's
to
what
play.
I'm
This is
saying.
my audition for
Yes,
Origin.
that's
If I don't
right.
play
But
good.
apparently he wasn't even getting selected. There was rumors.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it was-
They actually said it. This
Last set- No,
Yeah.
I don't know. It was him.
Fiddler's
I don't know,
he's
Willie Mason, I
useless.
was watching Levels Network.
He's
Willie
useless.
Mason goes,
Yeah.
because he knows a lot of people and all that.
Yeah.
Hines wasn't even getting selected.
And Fittler himself said it. He's
Yeah.
like, it wasn't a question. It's like, I don't know, something along the lines of,
Fittler's
he
useless,
doesn't
bro.
know. He doesn't
Well,
know.
we'll get into but
Yeah,
He's got
Fittler's
no-
like he doesn't know where all these questions
He's got
are
no
coming from.
footy
we'll get into
IQ.
that, man, because
Yeah.
we have a lot to talk about Origin.
Yeah,
But
we have to,
In
yeah.
regards to that game, Melbourne, at home, they're always strong.
Too
and
confident.
still, I've said it again, the only team to beat Melbourne at their
Dogs.
home is Dogs.
Exactly.
I'm going to keep on saying it every week until someone defeats them.
exactly.
Do you reckon someone will defeat them at their home? It doesn't look like it.
As long as
Maybe
Munster's not
Pan-
in the team.
Well,
Yeah,
we're gonna
yeah,
get to
yeah.
the we're
'Cause
gonna
we
get
beat
to
them
the point,
without
like in the
But
task.
Melbourne,
and that.
Harry Grant
Good
had a
performance,
Yeah,
man.
he actually did, bro. Like
Cameron Munster played good.
Xavier
Nelson,
Coates was good.
Nelson
Xavier
smashed
Coates,
it.
Will Warbrick as well, Jerome Hughes.
That has to be
Brandon
their
Smith.
best performance
Yeah.
of the season for Melbourne.
yeah.
They
And
needed
that
that.
Actually
shows
coming off that loss
yes, against Cowboys. Yeah.
That performance
They needed
was
it.
long overdue because they haven't been the best.
Bellamy must have put someone in a re-naked choke.
He must have went furious hard. And he's like, I
You
want
need to
them to
smash
win.
these blokes.
Yeah. And now, Melbourne back in. I think
Probably had
top-
the Windex on standby.
That's the Melbourne we've.
Nah, what about what's the morning fresh?
That's the Melbourne we've watched for so many years.
Yeah, that's the-
that dominance. They
that's
just
I think
smash teams.
that was a good performance for
That was
Melbourne.
very good.
Best
But
performance
it's all
of the week, I
about
reckon.
keeping it up.
Yeah.
They've got Tigers this week, and they should.
Yeah.
What's
and,
it called?
and Sharks have been very poor actually this year
Yeah, they actually did.
compared to last year.
They
This
just
year,
had a blender, man. They had a shocking game.
yeah, they had a
Nothing was working
terrible
for them. Everything they tried, nothing was working, man.
That could be one of the worst performances of the season.
Yeah, not one of.
I think it's going
One
to
of-
be.
yeah,
I
like
mean,
one
there's
of-
heaps.
Look, they'll make the top 8, but I think
Cowboys, Tigers. That's the
Oh,
worst
that's bad.
performance.
No, sorry.
Yeah,
that
I
was
know.
no one
Game?
game. That.
Cowboys, Tigers.
Oh, yeah.
That was embarrassing.
Look, it's going to be. I think they'll get the top 8 still, but it's going to be a long season for them.
Yeah, I
for
think
sure,
so.
for
I
sure.
think so.
Oh, no.
Anyways, the last game of the week, 34-12, sorry, Parramatta defeated
Man.
us. Oh, look, I'm going to start it. Like, I was watching it at the pub on Monday when I got back from the farm. I was saying to my cousin, I was like, I don't know who's going to win this game, but I said I would love Dogs to win all the way. And you know how much we love them so much.
Yeah, we love the Dogs.
I know they're in our hearts and our souls and our DNA, but unfortunately, bro, they came too strong, Parramatta.
Yeah, too strong.
Gutherson 3 tries, man. Who saw that coming?
Personally,
who saw that
I don't
coming,
think the
bro?
Eels came too strong. I just think we played terrible. We weren't
we weren't prepared.
not up for
We weren't prepared at all.
We weren't up for the occasion. As Bill said, a lot of players like Khalid Raja, Kiraz,
Bulldogs
Jacob
through and
Preston,
through.
they know what it means to play. Exactly. You can see
it
the
means
effort
to
they're
them a lot.
putting.
It means to them a lot because of the passion.
And I must say, Adakar doesn't Burden, but they just Burden stepped up. Burden played good, but a lot of players, man, like. Look at the Parramatta, look at Moses, Gutherson. They know how much they hate the Bulldogs and the fans hate the Bulldogs. They know what the rivalry is about. And to put a performance like that, Hayes Perham has to go. Alamotti, I'm sorry.
We're going to get into
that.
We're going to get into it.
I want to address this. Those Bulldogs fans out there that playing the drums and that, don't call yourself fans.
You know what?
Don't call yourself fans because we were interviewing Emilio. You can see how down and depressed he was.
Yeah, that's a true fan.
That's a true fan. That's what I'm saying. That there's so many Dogs fans that just go there just to, I don't know, play the drums and that. That's just who parties
after you lost against your biggest
rival. If you're a true diehard fan, you're a Bulldogs through and through, you'd be down.
Yeah.
We weren't even bothered doing those interviews. We had to force those interviews. We had to do it for the podcast.
Yeah,
of course.
But man, when you're a Bulldogs fan through and through, Emilio, Hectic Fred, like a lot of these big doggies,
that's right. Yeah,
you'd be down. Like I was down, man. Going home, man. That ruined my night, ruined my next day. Waking up the next day.
And it takes us 2 days to recover.
Look, I actually saw
you have people drumming and celebrating like we won.
I didn't even watch the highlights.
Come on, man. Come on.
I didn't even watch the highlights again. That's how much it hurt me.
I didn't even watch none of it this whole week. And also when you all interviewed Emilio and Emilio as well, like he looked down as well.
Yeah,
he was speechless.
He was very speechless. He even said on his Instagram post today, he said back-to-back losses. Like something's not right.
About this game, I talked a lot of rubbish with this game. As I said, I have to do a forfeit.
Look, it doesn't matter. You hype it up.
I genuinely, I wasn't just putting it on. I really thought we win this game. We hadn't lost against Eels on a Monday ever.
Yeah, I know.
There was statistics like, man, I was like, not only that, I was like, I don't know. I felt like the boys really wanted to win this game because we lost the last game.
Look at the first 20 minutes. How good were we? Like I thought, now we're gonna get him. We conceded, but I said, no, we're still gonna get him. Even at half time, I still believe we're gonna get him. But they just didn't show up to the occasion.
You think, as you said, it's Bulldogs versus the Eels, a rivalry that dates back to the 1980s, man. Yeah. It's West against West.
When they won the grand finals,
mate. You had those legends. They know what it is to play against the Eels. They know that you got to step up for the occasion. You know the rivalry. You play the game like it's an Origin game.
That's right.
When you're facing your rival, especially the Eels, you step up to the occasion. You play your best footy.
Yes.
You don't stop. Like Matt Burden.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, I'm going to say, as you said, it's only Kiraz and Khalid Rajab that knew what it means to play against the Eels. That rivalry we have.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Like imagine us playing against the Eels, bro. We hate them. We play so good.
Of course.
Look, of course. And Burden too, because what he did to Moses again, you can see he still remembers what happened last year. Yeah. So these players, I think they showed no passion.
Look, I'm always keep going.
You can even see when they scored, when there was still a chance to win. See how we got our banner. But it was 20. They were looking on the floor, weren't even looking at the fans.
It was 28 points to 12. We just scored. There's like
30 minutes.
I think 25 minutes to play. Yeah. Like you're still in the game.
That's it.
Perham scored. Literally, no one ran up to him. I think Alamotti walked in.
Yeah, they just walked.
They were all dead.
That's what I'm saying, man.
There was no motivation.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Kick off. Let's go.
Look what the Rabbitohs did with 3 minutes.
I'm done,
It's
bro.
Rabbitohs Dragons. It's not even a big game. Rabbitohs showed up in the last 3 minutes, scored 3 tries. We had 25 minutes and they weren't up for it.
They just gave up,
Bro, quick, we forgot to mention the kicks.
Exactly.
The Grubbers, 4 kicks in this place.
Exactly.
Just the game was all over the place for us. It was so bad.
We made 3 kicks on third tackle, and that's when we made a break. Yeah. Take your time.
That would have been 3 tries.
Get the tackle. Yeah. Push up at least to the 20 meter. Get the kick. You might score. Anything might happen.
You know what? It was funny. You know what's funny? Because I put a small multi. I put Josh Adakar 3 tries and Avrilo anytime try scorer. But it didn't
Good
happen.
work, yeah, man.
Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. I'm not worried.
Those tries bloody pissed me off. Even the blokes behind us. Shout out to those blokes.
That was good. That was
Good blokes,
big.
good blokes.
True Doggies fans there.
We've said it around a lot of fans, but I've never seen fans like that.
They were into it.
They were into it. Like they were
But like, we're getting annoyed from those kicks. Like, oh, mate, like you're kicking on third. Like, come on, man. Those were 3 tries.
Yeah,
they could have been, but it is what it is.
We move on, man. We got
Bro, at
Sharks
this
next
point,
week.
I'm sick of, like, I'm always going to defend the Dogs, but bro,
Well,
come
yeah,
on,
we got
man.
a segment about the Bulldogs.
Anyway,
We're going to
so
go
we'll be
through
very
it
soon, but we're
We
going
don't
to talk
wanna
about
go
the
on it.
preview.
But yeah, now we're talking about round 16 tips. We'll go quickly.
Round
through it.
16 tips. So we got,
Fire
we'll make it quick anyways. Friday game, we got Cowboys and Penrith. What do you have?
Ooh, both teams missing Origin players, big Origin players.
Penrith gets it done, man.
I think Panthers.
Yeah, I think so.
Look, Panthers aren't missing big players, but Cowboys without Nanai, without
And they actually had a bye this week too. Yeah, they actually
without
did.
Holmes, without Talagi, without Robson.
So Penrith, I think will be dominant.
I'm going to go Panthers.
I'm going to go Penrith.
Yeah,
Same.
Penrith.
Next,
I don't think they'll be dominant, but I think they'll win.
okay. Next game we got Roosters and Knights.
I'm going Knights.
I'm going to go Knights.
I'm going to go Knights.
Yeah, you know what? I think Knights.
Roosters, no Tedesco.
Just win it.
Yeah, I think they'll
Knights,
just
man,
win
Knights
it.
are a good team. They look very good.
Yeah.
Knights only have Frizzell missing.
Yeah.
So it's not a big
And
loss.
Tupou's
They've got,
they've
got Jack Hetherington, Elliot. I think
Roosters
they'll get
are
the job
big
done.
player.
And
Yeah,
Tedesco's out for Origin.
Yeah, that's
so-
what I'm saying.
And
So I
Collins
think we're
too.
going to stick with
And
Knights.
Collins too for Roosters.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah, Knights at home.
I'm going Knights.
Oh, you know what?
Speaking of the
Might as well
Knights
do
and
it.
Roosters game, who you got segment? We do this every week.
do that now.
Where we say our predictions. Each predictions is whether it's 5 points, 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 5 points, and 10 points. Those of you know. So who wants to start?
So what's the update the scores?
I'll update the score. So Bill and Chabo again got 1 point. Me and Anthony still on 0.
all
So
right.
your
Boys,
totals
you're
are
struggling.
Get there.
So you're 2-2-0-0. You both said Sivo will score any time. So Anthony, score prediction for this week, the Roosters and
Well, since I said Knights to win, I put Roosters 26-10.
Roosters 26.
Roosters? You say Roosters win?
Yeah,
Okay, Bill.
I just put that.
you
So-
just tipped. Oh,
Yeah.
You just tipped 9. Oh, okay.
What'd you
Yeah,
go,
doesn't
Bill?
matter.
I'm saying Knights 24-18.
So wait, you said 26 and Roosters.
Yeah, 26-10
when-
Roosters, yeah.
Bill, what did you say?
24-18 Knights.
Chabo.
I went 24-20 Knights.
Okay.
A
Similar.
close game, yeah.
And Chabo, what did you go?
24-20 Knights.
24-20.
Yeah.
And I went 28-16 Knights.
Yeah, that's all right.
Anytime scorer, Anthony.
Anytime try scorer, I went Dominic Young.
Yeah, same.
He's a good player, that bloke.
Dominic Young.
Probably has Dominic Young
Dominic
too.
Young.
Same.
Yeah, I went Young.
He's a very good player, man.
I went Young too.
Yeah, surely. He's on his good form right now.
So you all went Dominic Young.
I was going to
Yes.
go Manu.
I went something different. I went Nate Butcher.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So maybe I'll get extra points for that.
All right.
First try scorer, Anthony.
Well, how many extra points is that?
First
I'll
try.
get 1 extra point.
Daniel Tupou. I put the first try scorer.
Daniel Tupou.
Bro, you copied mine.
No, I didn't come
Joking,
No,
man.
that's-
No.
I went Dominic Young first try
did you?
scorer.
Oh,
You
so-
went
Oh, yeah,
Daniel-
mate.
said Tupou.
I went Dominic Young too.
Oh, well.
You went Dominic Young.
Tupo. Big dupes.
Daniel. So, but who did you go?
Dominic Young, first try scorer.
Dominic Young. Okay, man of the match.
You?
Anthony?
Oh, me? Luke Keary.
Okay, not bad.
Luke
I
Keary,
went
man of the
Caden
match.
Ponga.
Wait, you skip play to watch.
No, we don't do that
Nah,
anymore.
man of the match.
Because
No, that's all right.
tell me to get rid of it.
Because I said it last week, but you probably forgot. Man of the match.
Man of the match, I said Ponga.
Same.
He's going to have an
Ponga?
amazing game, I feel like.
I think he's going to smash it.
I went Ponga.
And final one, Anthony.
For bold prediction, I think Daniel Tupou is going to put 2 tries.
Tupou,
2 tries.
2 tries.
So, like,
I
first try
went-
scorer, then, like, after.
I
back
went
to back.
Dominic Young to score an intercept try.
Ooh.
I
I'd love to
said
see that.
Jared Rea Hargreaves to get sent off.
I was going to do that.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah,
do
I
that.
went.
feel like
I never thought about that one.
feel
Send
like
off?
he gets sent off.
Simbin or send off?
Yeah, I reckon.
Say Simbin. Says Simbin.
Simbin.
Still Simbin, yeah.
Shabo, what did
I'll
you
go Dominic Young hat trick.
Young hat trick. Well, so that's it. Our bowl, who you got segment's done. So again, we'll keep the scores updated till next week. We'll choose another game, and I think next week we'll probably do Origin because
Yeah, we have to, yeah.
So
but yeah, the-
Anyways, we got Manly and Parramatta Manly, sorry.
I'll go Para.
Yeah, after
I'm
defeating
going to
us.
say Para. I'm going to say Para.
Para.
I'm going to go for Manly, actually.
Oh, wait, they're missing Mitchell Moses.
But then
Para.
missing
Yeah, that's
Turbo,
right.
Cherry
Yeah,
Evans.
true.
It's both even games, so it could go.
I'm going to say
extra
Para
anyway.
slight, man.
Yeah,
I'm going to say
Slight.
they just win.
I'm going to say Manly by 10.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm going to
I'll
say
go
1 to
Para.
12.
Manly's going to win it.
Para?
I'm gonna go
I'm going to say
Para,
1 to 12
Who did you
Para.
go, Bill?
1 to 12
You went
I
Para.
went Manly, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Next game,
West Tigers and Melbourne.
Melbourne.
You know what?
Yeah, I was actually going to say the same thing. Well, since after I know Melbourne defeated against Cronulla, You know what? I think Tigers can be.
They're missing Munster.
Yeah, they're missing Munster and Harry Grant too.
Mate,
and Harry Grant, you forgot about that.
If there's anything anyone knows about the Tigers, man, they beat Penrith. I mean, you know, they beat them last year, Storm.
I'm actually going to agree with you, Bill. I would love to see Tigers upset win against Melbourne.
I reckon it'll happen.
I actually said that, Bill. Why? Because there's no Harry Grant.
Where they playing?
No, they're playing at Campbelltown.
Mate, I don't know. You know what, Anthony?
I'm sick of my boy.
I'm going to put a big multi on this.
Yeah, I might do that. Yeah, no, they're playing it.
You know what?
I think Tigers are going to win it because there's no Harry Grant, no Cameron Munster, no Xavier Coates. I know Coruscant's injured with the broken jaw.
Brooks is out.
Yeah, Brooks is out. I know they're going to struggle, but they'll probably just
I feel it's a golden point game.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe it could happen against like what happened against Penrith a few weeks ago.
Exactly.
So I'm going to say Tigers, boys.
I'll go Melbourne.
I'll go Melbourne. I think if Coruscant Brooks was them,
I'm just saying you're wrong.
But yeah,
cut to the clip where we were right.
I think Melbourne will be too strong.
And the last,
I know they have no Munster, no Grant, no Coates.
Yeah,
but still they have Meaney. They have some good players.
They're still. But I don't
the
know.
last game.
It could go anyways.
And the last game is Cronulla and Dogs.
Sharks.
Look, I love to tip Dogs, but every time I've tipped them, we've lost. Every time I've went against them, we've won. So I'm going to go against us.
It's
Look,
scary.
I wasn't happy with their performance against Parramatta, but I know Cronulla, they lost
Hines
against Melbourne after that big defeat.
My friend, what's it called, was saying that.
It's scary when Hines got something to prove.
Yeah, because when we had Roosters, my friend was saying, when we had Roosters, Tedesco wanted to prove a point. He smashed us. Who was the next one? Moses wanted to get Origin. He smashed us.
Yeah, for sure.
Hines wants to redeem himself. He's going to smash us. So I don't think Dogs have a chance.
It could be a big score.
Look, I'm going to agree with you boys because Cronulla, they're going to bounce back winning. So Dogs, I think they're in the worst. How can I tell you? They're in the worst form, worst position right now, and the worst situation at the same time.
We've won,
So I don't know. It's just very frustrating for us.
I think we'll all go Sharks.
I think
I'm going to
Sharks.
do Cronulla.
Okay.
I'm going to go Cronulla Sharks.
I like to defend the Doggies, but in this situation, I think Sharks.
Yeah, I will always love to defend them, but right now I don't think we can tip them, man.
I think that's a wrap to the round 15 recap and round 16 tips.
And anyway, you go first.
So we've got breaking news. Dragons have officially appointed Shane Flanagan as their new coach heading into the 2024 season. Me, I think I wanted him from the start as a Bulldogs coach. I think he's got the experience. He has everything. He's won the premiership. Serrata, I still love him. I know what it's going to take time to see what he's trying to do. But what do you think about Shane Flanagan at Dragons?
I think it's a good move for him because he's going to
top move.
He's going to the best move right now actually because he's going to bring a new style, new game plan, new strategy, new techniques for the players.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's going to change for Dragons so they can get back to the top 8 next year and onwards. But I think it's a very good move for them.
I think that's
I'm happy that he's going there. Look, I know how you said before, unfortunately, that we were trying to get him at the start of the season, but we got Serrata. Look, we love Serrata.
I love Serrata.
But I think it's a very, very good move. And Cole Flanagan's happy for his dad.
Maybe they play cheap.
I don't feel like it's Shane Flanagan's situation. It's perfect coach for him. Fits well. We want to know our Dogs, as you're saying. But I feel like it won't be a quick fix.
It'll take time.
This is going to take time for the Dragons because I feel like inside the clubs they're still in shambles. As in
inside the club,
the directors, the board.
He was the missing piece spot. Because every coach they get is inexperienced. He's very experienced.
I think it'll take about 5 years.
They might click.
5 years, I think a bit less.
Look, they might click because look at their
we
team.
took 5 years too.
If they still have Ben Hunt, all right.
If
Ben Hunt goes, it'll be long term.
Where's he going to go? That's
a
big question mark.
I think.
I don't know.
I think look at their team, man. It's strong.
They got
Sloan, they got Ravalala, they got Lomax, they got
Jack
Ben
Bird.
Hunt, Jack Bird, the Bellin.
Moses Sully as well.
When he comes in, he's going to really get them playing proper football. And as Bill said, the inside, behind the scenes affects the club.
You got to fix that first.
It does,
of course.
Once that's fixed, once everything's in order,
it starts always from that. But it's a great appointment from Dragons. A lot of clubs have been interested in him. I know Manly before they signed Anthony Seibold. Bulldogs were interested in him. I still don't know why we didn't get him, but
I reckon
I think it should have happened last week, but it didn't happen at all.
Look, I'm gonna call it now. I reckon that'll be the Bulldogs' biggest regret.
I think, not
signing Shane Flanagan.
It is the biggest regret because we've been saying it for so long on this pod.
Let's transition into the next topic now.
I know.
Let's talk about it, man.
Bulldogs.
Look, all right. Look, let's go straight to the coach.
Okay.
Do you want to start it off?
No, I'm saying this. We're doing a Bulldogs mid-season review. it's been a tough again.
Season,
All those bad times haven't gone. We've had some good moments, but we thought it'd be a good idea just to look through what the Bulldogs have done this season and just really analyse what's going right, what's going wrong with them. So I quickly put, we're currently 15th, played 14 games, 5 wins, 9 losses. We've got the worst points differential in the comp, minus 116. Third worst defence, third worst attack. Biggest win was 26-12. We've had some big defeats, including 31-6 against Manly, 50-16 against Bunnies, 30-4 and 34-12 against the Eels.
Yep.
So those stats pretty much say it hasn't been the best season.
It hasn't been, yeah.
We've underachieved. We all expected better. So first question, has Serraldo really improved the Dogs?
Who wants to start this? I've got lots to say, man.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I'm frustrated, really frustrated.
Me too.
We're all frustrated and stressed, and I think we've had it.
We've had it enough.
You know what? This reminds me of 2021 season when Trent Barrett was in that position.
Right,
I'm just saying.
I'm going to beg to differ. All right, Serraldo has
he has
done better than Barrett.
Yes.
But mate, like, you thought this, like, all right, injuries have affected the Dogs. I mean, all right, he's a young coach. He just started up. Yeah. Injuries have affected him. He hasn't been fully comfortable. I can see your point.
He has an excuse there.
I can see your point there. But mate, bro, like, come on.
You know what?
I don't feel like, I've said it when we're talking with our mates about this.
Yeah.
From where
we had a big debate.
From where Mick Potter took over the club, I feel like we play better with that team than we are under Serraldo right now.
Yeah.
And it's around the same time where Mick Potter came to charge.
If you give Mick Potter the preseason, trust me, he would have done great
And yes,
stuff.
Mick Potter's still at the club, is still, helping out the boys. But he's not head coach. Head coach has the say.
Look, as much as I see little improvements in the team, I still think we're so far.
Minor.
It's not major. We're so far from where we want to be.
Our attack is so boring.
I've been saying
disgusting.
And again, I think the biggest problem in our team, and not just this year, not just last year, but for many seasons, is the mentality of the team. Like,
bingo.
Yeah, and you know what? On top of that too, you said, I don't see the Dogs of war mentality as well. I don't see that at all. I just see they're just like weak. Not just weak, but like they're always down after their loss. And you know what? They haven't synced anything in their mind yet as well.
Look, that's a fair point, because if Dogs of war, if you have Dogs of war, you're not going to choke your lead against the Roosters. If you're Dogs of war, you're not going to get smashed 50-16. You're not going to smash 31-6. Yes, we've had moments where we're showing that grit and that Dogs of war.
At the start of the season, we did.
The Cowboys game.
To get smashed in all those games,
especially back-to-back to Eels.
But that last Eels game just pissed me off.
That just made that made it worse for me.
So many games this season, we've conceded 3 tries in 3 minutes, 3 tries in 2 minutes, 4 tries in 6 minutes. That's what's affecting us. And
look, we got the worst points differential in the comp.
It is true.
You have the worst attack in the comp, the third worst, and the third worst defense. I don't think that's improvement. Do you think so? If you have that, we're worse.
Worst points.
Last year we had the worst defense as well, nearly. Under Barrow we had the worst defense. I don't really see improvements. I
don't see anything at all.
Injuries,
I really don't see anything.
Played a major impact on the squad. That's one excuse.
How far can that injury excuse
you can't
take Serraldo in the team?
That's it. Look, we've had our team back for what? 4 weeks, like proper team. We lost this week. We lost last week. And last week was our best performance, but still we didn't win.
7 years of the same story.
It's frustrating, man. I always say, like, you can't count Bulldogs out. We come back, and that's true in many ways.
So many times
but man, like, sick of it, man. Just there's no. We
can't say winning.
I hate to be broken record, as you said, man. Like, you think bringing Serraldo, ex-Penrith coach, go look at Warriors. They got an ex-Penrith coach in Webster. Look how amazing. All right, look, they've got Sean Johnson in the team. He's doing wonders. But look, that's key. That's only half the contribution. Webster is drilling something into these blokes.
That's true.
That it's making them win games and Warriors have that grit. They have that mentality that they want to win the game.
Look, shout out to Winston. He posted something about a cycle of a Bulldogs fan. And it was spot on 100%.
I didn't say that, but
it was something about we're winning games, then we believe we're going back to where, but then back to cycle, start again. That's right.
That's true.
Because we brought Serraldo he was the defensive coach.
Yes.
And look, I understand that he's new into the team. We don't maybe have the players that he wants. There's probably a few he wants to get rid of. But still, like, you come into the team as a defensive coach from the Panthers, at least put something in there that there's hope in our defense, that we can see something. But it's like our defense has gone out the bin, gone in the bin, sorry. Like, there's no signs of a good defense, like nothing.
You're 100% right, man.
I think it was Danny on it. He goes, but look at the team, like Samuel, it's not a strong team. That's not his team. He's came in, you can't compare it to the Panthers. They're a strong team. Of course they're going to have good defense. But if you got to show some sign of good defense. We league points every single time. We league points on fifth tackle every single time. We league points from the middle of the field, line breaks. Like, it's the defense is everywhere. There's no structure to the defense.
Look, we're getting good players next year, but those three players, Crichton, Bronson, Jerry, and
just for attack.
They're not going to just improve the defense straight away. Yeah. It's a unit you have to defend, not just three players. So I think the defense has been. I think this is the worst I've seen.
Not only defense. I
was just coughing.
I'm saying it's only the defense. Like, for some reason, Mick Potter's in charge of attack, but why has the attack changed from last year? Last year, I feel like we're getting more line breaks. They're playing more footy. They're finding ways, man. Like, I don't know, this attack just. I always say it. Tigers have a better attack than us.
I want to pause for a minute. Do you think it's the nerves? Because I think they get nervous.
Fucking nerves.
No, I'm just saying, mate. I'm just saying.
Nerves of what?
Because the defense is weak. First of all,
what are they going to be nervous
about? Maybe the pressure's on them every week.
I think maybe it's the pressure. That's what we're trying to say.
No, I think
honestly, it's what's it called? What Serrata's doing in training. Whatever he's planned out is not working for the team. But he was actually pissed off in the press conference.
Hey, what happened to those
I didn't say that. What did he say in the press conference?
Defense.
How many times have coaches...
Defense, some players in that squad, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Because how many times coaches like Trent Barrett last year, he's angry that they're not... doing good in what they're training. Every time that's an excuse that pops up for a coach. Oh, I'm pissed off that they didn't defend well. That's not what we trained in the training group. Like, come on, man. Like,
how many times he's going to reshuffle the team till we actually have a team that can build?
Yeah, it's
like he's always reshuffling this team.
Look, it hasn't been the best season. There's been so many good players in this squad, but there's also been some terrible players in this squad. Who deserves to be dropped right now? We're heading into the halfway of the season. Who should be dropped?
Hayes Perham.
So let's go take a list. Hayes Perham deserves.
Quickly before you start on to that, Serrata goes on a conference. He was pissed off with a lot of the players. So why are they still starting? Why are they still playing? If you're really pissed, you get him off. He pushed Perham to centre because I think he had enough of him in the fullback. In the last 10 minutes.
He still plays. And you know what? And top of that as well, I've been saying that they need to put Averillo back in the fullback position, so that's what we're going to go for. When Mick Potter put him back in the fullback position last year, he played the best. This year he was meant to be playing.
So Hayes Perham we're dropping.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Hayes needs to be dropped. I've been saying that for weeks.
Kira stays.
Yeah, you leave.
Kira stays because he stays for passion.
So we'll just go Adakar stays.
Adakar stays.
I'll say one and we'll all say
yes, he should.
Alamoti, I think he's dropped.
He needs to be dropped. He needs to
drop.
Aaron Shop was better.
Averillo, I'm keeping him.
We'll keep him.
Matt Burden,
yes,
he'll stay. Yes,
and Aluapa, starting to like Aluapa.
I like the sign of his improvements.
Max King,
yes, stay.
He has to stay. We have to
go for Marnie.
He stays.
Reed Marnie,
yes. Who's our number 2 pain guy? I think drop.
Yeah,
a lot of for the time to fix himself up.
For the amount he is on with the Dogs,
I think put him bench, but limits
the time. He's not worth it.
Preston's the only player that guarantees in that squad.
I forgot to mention. I said at the game, the Bulldogs don't deserve Jacob Preston.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah. We actually don't.
But he signed a new contract too, like a couple of months ago.
That plays good in a terrible team.
Exactly. And who's our lock? Corey Waddell.
He needs to
Harrison
go.
Edwards.
Harrison Edwards.
Yeah.
So
look, Harrison Edwards has been proving a lot in the last 2 weeks.
He's not bad.
After the bye round, Thompson and Raymond will be back for sure.
Yeah, they will.
Which is a good sign.
I think
Who?
The main players they need to get dropped. Perham and Alamoti. I said at the start of the season.
And Corey Waddell as well. He's going to leave soon anyways.
Alamoti, he can't start. He's 18 years old. Like, how many times have we brought in players from previous seasons? Like, for example, Lachlan Lewis. We brought in Jack Cogger. We brought all these players, all these young players, hoping they can change something. But when you're losing, you can't build confidence of that.
Yeah,
when you're losing, you're going to be doubting yourself. Oh, it's maybe my fault. I'm doing something wrong. Alamoti should not be in the team. He's 18. Bring in Braden Burns
Burns, 100%.
You know what?
Because Alamoti can't. He's 18. He's so young.
And right now with the team we have, experience is so important. We can't have. I know it's important to grow your youth at the academy. That's the biggest mistake we showed our own shop.
Yeah, that's what I want to get to. Back to your point about Alamotti.
Yeah.
If we get rid of Alamotti, what was the point of selling Aaron Shop? Wasn't Alamotti the answer?
I think
he's in talks of leaving.
Cowboys,
they actually said that as well.
I think out of every player we've got rid of, this one had made no sense. Shop was the rise of one of the best centers, upcoming centers. He was the last person on everyone's mind that he's going to get sold. All of a sudden, we see he's left to the Titans. Like, you remember? I remember
when Flanagan should be leaving this club.
I remember when it came out.
You're right.
Flanagan,
how did Flanagan survive?
Flanagan in the squad. I know, there's so many things unexplained in this club.
I don't agree what Gus says and what he does.
You know what? I agree with you, Samuel.
Gus has too much hope. Too much hope.
My dad was saying Gus is a bit like he thinks he knows everything. Sometimes the decisions and sometimes after a game, after a terrible performance, he's saying we've played good.
No, you know what? Look, I'm going to say something. Every week that I've been seeing Gus's tweet on Twitter and that, like what he says about the improvements, this and that, I'm going to disagree on this. Why? Because we're actually struggling enough. We're actually losing hope every week of the game.
Every week
we've had enough.
But look, hey, this
he has to change it up. He needs to do something in the club. Don't say the same bloody words every week.
He always repeats his own.
As Dogs fans, we've had enough. Okay? I'm not blaming the coach. I'm not blaming anyone. But Gus says the same damn words. I'm sick of it.
Look, these are the times where we see the difference between the loyal fans and the unloyal fans. Who stays and who goes. Like, mate, let's face it, half the Doggies fans that show up to the games when we're winning. They'll leave once. They were the same fans that weren't there when the times were very bad.
How dead were the stadiums? Dead. And we of course, we were the ones that we were always there. But now people are starting to come. And we're playing bad, but still they're coming because they know it's the rise of the Bulldogs.
Can we get top 8 still?
I think it's out of the question.
I think this week will definitely end it. If we lose, we'll nail the coffin. If we lose, top 8's officially done.
Because if we win and we get the bye, then we're 4 points off 8. So again, it's still in the air. But
so this week is make or break. We lose, we're out. We win, we're still in the race.
Do you want them to win?
Dogs, of course.
We all want them to win.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just saying, we do want them to win. But because you're talking about against Cronulla, that's the biggest worry for us.
They haven't won in 3 games, I'm pretty sure, too. Hines is ready. He's going to show fit like he's made the biggest mistake.
Yeah, maybe to prove himself for game 3.
I think we're losing big time this week.
Yeah, I know.
But like I said, make or break.
Our last 8 games, I think we've won 1 against them. So our record against them is terrible.
Yeah, it's actually it's unacceptable. I'm going to say it's unacceptable at the moment.
Because I've always had false hope heading into the game. I said, no, we can get this. Roosters, I did, and in a way, I was right because we put up a fight. I thought we were going to get them. We didn't. I'm not having hope. That's
boys,
and hopefully when we don't have hope, we actually win.
See, that's the problem.
But boys, off topic. What happened to the vlogs? The Bulldogs vlogs.
What do you mean?
Remember the Bulldog vlogs they were doing?
Oh, yeah.
What happened to them? When times get tough, they just stop them.
The episodes.
They stopped it.
Vlogs.
Yeah.
I think after it was after Tigers when they won. That's when they started losing.
I'm actually curious
after when Tigers, when they defeated Tigers at Belmont,
hold on.
they started losing hope a bit.
Where are the videos, man? What happened?
The last one was against the Tigers.
So before we move on to the State of Origin talk, Game 2 is in a week and a bit.
Yeah.
Who has been the best player this year for Dogs? I'll give you my top 3 this year. I think Jacob Preston has been our best player by a mile. I'll give in second
Reid Marnie. No, I'm going to say Reid. That's a hard one, actually.
That's actually a hard one.
I'll go Jacob.
I would have gave Kira. No.
Yeah, Kira's had a bit of an injury crisis,
because injury, so I wouldn't put him in there.
I'll go
J.K. Fulo.
Yeah,
I think he's been one of the best centres in the comp this year.
You're right.
And if I was to go third, I'd give it Reid Marnie.
Look, I'm going to say my top 3, I'm going to say Marnie first. Because he made a big difference at the start. Like, he made us.
But these past few weeks...
it's been bad. I know it's been bad.
Very poor. Burden's been
Jacob Preston's been impressing me. I love the way he's playing.
I love that. Matt Preston's been pressing me.
Yeah. Jacob Preston, I'm very happy that he's been playing very good in his form and that.
And who stood?
I think Avrilo.
Yeah.
Avrilo's been playing better.
We've got the same. I think everyone will have the same.
Avrilo's been pushing hard.
Top 3.
But my biggest worry, you know what, before Bill starts, my biggest worry, if he goes, big mistake.
Yeah.
Big, massive mistake.
But he's on the contract, which is good.
Thank God.
Bill, top 3.
That's all we need.
I think
I'm going to say,
Preston first. I think Preston should be first for everyone. Averillo third. I'm not going to put Averillo second. I'm not going to put Marnie because I haven't been impressed with him these past few weeks.
The last few weeks
he should be leading us to wins.
No. Don't write off his
ability. Yeah.
No. I'm saying like when he did. No. He has been playing good.
Look, he started the season very well.
Yeah.
But these past maybe 4-5 weeks.
Yeah. Nah, don't say 5.
You know what? I would say 5 weeks.
I'll say about a couple weeks.
You know what? He's the only player. He's the only. You know, he's the only player who's been doing 40-20s more than the other players.
He's got like 5-6.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say.
Yeah. You.
Preston first, second Marnie, third Averillo.
Yeah, we've all got the same. I think that shows they've been the best players. Yeah, pretty obvious.
But now, boys, State of Origin. Again, Brad Fittler has caused chaos.
Another gamble
once again with his squad. And starting off, Moses selected ahead of Reynolds.
Mate,
big mistake, man. I'm gonna keep saying a big mistake.
You know what happened? We lost against the Eels.
Yep.
I woke up, I'm down. I'm still down from that loss.
Made it worse.
I see the fucking team list. I see who's the number 7. I'm like, mate, I started swearing. I was like, are you serious? Yeah. I was going crazy. My mum's like, what's wrong? I was like, what do you mean what's wrong? They picked Mitchell Moses.
Yeah, I know.
And the funny fact is, he was selected before all the games started.
I never knew that.
That's
Willie
what
Mason saying, I think Willie Mason again.
Mason, but Fittler confirmed it. He's like, there was no, he's like, I don't know what all this talk was around it.
Yeah.
He's like, he was my man.
But you know what, last week...
I'm telling you, it was Gus Gould that got him.
Yeah, I think so.
But
you know what, last week, before they selected the players, they had options for number 7. So they had like Adam Reynolds, we said it, Nico Hines,
and
who else was
Moses.
it? And Moses.
And Burden.
I would have thought Adam Reynolds would take the position. Because he's been playing the better.
Let me get this straight first about Mitchell Moses. He versus the Bulldogs.
Yes.
When I know Panthers, Storm...
Apparently then, what's his name?
Who?
He had the spot before that game.
I'm just saying, if we're basing it, if it was from that game, he's versing the Dogs. So any good halfback in the comp will turn up against the Dogs and tear us apart. I feel bad for Hines because he versed Melbourne, the biggest team in the comp.
And they lost against
Amy
Melbourne.
Park at Melbourne. And they're looking for a win after being destroyed by Cowboys. So the pressure was on Melbourne as well. But you can't just blame Hines after one game. He's been one of the best halfbacks in the game for 2 years. And for him to be treated the way he has been treated by Fittler, I think that's...
But you know what? He's been getting a lot of criticism as well. You know how we said it before? He's been getting a lot of criticism from the mainstream media as well, after his mum and all that stuff.
Mitchell Moses...
But he even said, I don't want to affect my life and my future and my club.
Off topic, Anthony. But I'm saying, with this... we're getting off topic. We get you. Let's talk about this Origin, man. I say Queensland... I say Queensland wins all 3 games. They win the second game and they win in New South Wales. Because every time we play New South Wales...
Mitchell Moses, if he scores, I'm not celebrating. Even if it's the last minute try, I won't celebrate Mitchell Moses.
Emilio was saying that too.
I'll never celebrate Mitchell Moses. I can't see him in that jersey.
As a person, I have nothing against him. But as a player, I just something about him,
just
man.
Him and Gustafson sook too much, man.
Mate,
after the game was done. Everyone was shaking their hands and Gustafson still complaining to the ref.
About what?
Sorry.
About
just
what?
Complaining, bro.
How can you not?
That's all they do. They complain.
Look, honestly, you're not talking about... For example, before I get back to the halfback, Utoika Manu from the Tigers got selected. Now, personally, for me, I didn't agree with that. Because you're not putting Hines because of his lack of experience in the big games, in grand finals, in Origin. He hasn't had any of that. Utoika Manu's 23. He plays for the Tigers. What experience does he have?
He has nothing.
There's so many forwards out there. Get David Clement in. There's so many forwards out there. So that's my point. Right. I don't agree with that because if you're putting him, why not put Hines? If you're talking about experience,
he's playing good footy.
Get Campbell Gillard.
He's playing good footy.
Get Campbell Gillard.
Get Campbell Gillard.
That's what I've been saying.
I don't agree with that.
You're something
for me, the pressure's going to... It's so dumb to put him.
Fittler's, he's got no footy IQ. He's so dumb.
One second, we're all talking to each other. One second. Let me say something right now. Mate, you're not really tipping me over the edge. You're not really bloody tipping me over the edge.
Tell me.
First, I'm going to get to it. Jerome Luai.
Yes.
And Mitchell Moses. What chemistry do they have?
Yeah, bro, that's gonna be so.
But they hate each other. They hate each other from the Para and Panthers.
Mate. Yes. And you know what pissed me off even more? What Greg Alexander said.
What did he say?
Someone on NRL 360, I don't know who it was, it might have been
Anasta or maybe...
I think it was Anasta.
Yeah.
They were saying what I'm saying. Luai, and in a way, they didn't say directly. It was like Luai, you put Luai and Moses.
That does not work.
They got Greg Alexander's thoughts. This is what he said.
What?
Something along the lines of, each one's going to do their own job. Each one has their own role. It's like if Loy, I don't know what he's saying. It's something along those if. They both play their own game, their own footy. Like Moses wants to get over the line, you get over the line. They're playing their own separate footy. He didn't say it as in the combination. Sorry, I got it now. It's about the combination. He's questioning about the combination, how they're going to work together. And then he's basically saying they're going to work on their own. That Luai's going to do his own footy. It doesn't work like that. They're going to pair up. Have chemistry. Send the ball to each other. You know, they can't be playing their own. That really pissed me off.
And they contradict each other because they brought the Panthers for their chemistry. They wanted all the Panthers players because of their chemistry. They wanted Coruscant because of his link with the Panthers.
Exactly.
But then you don't go and put Reynolds, Cody Walker, Mitchell, Murray, and cook in one team because they have the chemistry. So Brad Fielder does not know what he's talking about. You talk about wanting the Panthers to play together. So why don't you want the Rabbitohs to play together? For me, the ideal situation was
Reynolds and Cody Walker.
That was the answer.
We're losing. I'm saying. I think that when I predict Queensland are winning.
I predicted
I can tell they're going to win it. Home game is going to be.
The only one that can say. Andrew John said he'll never coach, but I think he's the answer.
Nah, man.
Nah, you know
bro,
what?
He'll get the players fired up. I don't think Brad Fielder tells them off.
You know what?
Andrew Johnson was never coached.
Yes, he was.
He's never been.
Yes, he was.
No, he's never coached.
He's never coached.
He's never coached.
Andrew Johns?
That's what I said.
He said he'll never coach Blues.
He's the answer, bro.
I thought he had.
He would never do it.
I'm telling you, he'll bring this mentality back in the days.
Who was it during the drought series when they had the 8-year?
Laurie Daly, Ricky Stuart.
My words, Andrew Johns was the coach. If he was the coach, he'll get the place that can't stand Queensland. Would win every. That's what I'm saying. He'll win us every series. Mark Woods, if he was our coach.
Look, I want to say something as well.
I don't think the players hate Queensland, bro.
Brad Fittler, please go.
I'm going to say something. Look, I'm going to say something. The way I'm seeing with Brad Fittler, how he's gambling again with these players, it sounds like he's crumbling down. I think he's going to go.
He has to go.
I have to say. I'm saying that Brad Fittler is going to go.
He has to go.
That's what I'm saying. Because I hate gamble on players. That
don't gamble. Don't gamble.
Don't gamble.
With his own job. With his own job, he's gambling.
Yeah, and he's putting his life on the line as well as a coach.
When you got the whole New South Wales fans watching and want to win a series, why are you gambling with a squad? A squad where you put Jerome Luai at 6 and Mitchell Moses at 7 and. Mate, all right, look, Latrell Mitchell, he'll make a slight difference with this squad.
Pony's not fit yet.
That's another story. But my biggest issue is Luai and Moses. And my bigger issue is what Greg Alexander said, who's inside the New South Wales camp, saying they're both going to have their own roles and he's not really counting on them playing together.
Stupid, bro.
A 6 and a 7 always plays together.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's the whole point of a 6 and a 7.
Imagine it was Reynolds, Walker, Mitchell.
Now you know what?
And even Cook and the what's name as well.
Mitchell knows Walker. He's always.
I'm going to say this now.
It's going to cost them.
I'm going to say this now. Before they selected this team, Queensland was shitting at that Reynolds and Walker might get selected. Because had they get selected, they win game 2. We win game 2.
They know.
Now that Mitchell, like who's Mitchell Moses?
Even
Cherry under pressure.
Even Cherry Evans said in an interview, he said
something about
Mitchell Moses. He said. Club level, it's completely different to Ojan. Trust me, Mitchell Moses is going to choke under pressure. He does not know how to handle it. But I mentioned it last week. He struggled in game 3 2 years ago. He didn't even get us the win. No pressure on him. He still struggled. Imagine the pressure as
and he always does the same kicks constantly every week when he's in Parramatta level and even Origin as well. I don't like his kick combination.
Whether it's the Bulldogs, whether it's the Blues, mate, nothing goes our way.
Nothing goes our way.
See how Fittler said he gambled? That's when you know he's a terrible coach.
You know what? I want to see for next
year.
Thank
God we didn't get him for Bulldogs.
Look, I'm just saying off topic. I'm just going to say off topic for Origin next year. I hope they put Reynolds and what's his name?
Cody Walker.
Yeah, Cody Walker.
But Cleary and Luai will be back. So
look.
You reckon Queensland?
Let's get to the point.
Queensland will get 3. I think Queensland will get 3. 3-0.
I want New South Wales to win. I'm still going to root
for them. We love them.
I'm still going to wear the jersey. I'm still going to support.
But my worry is the combination with Luai and Moses.
I don't know. I don't see us winning this series.
Speaking about Queensland,
not this year, I think.
Their team, they brought in Coates, Nanai and Fodawaker from Titans.
That's a big worry for us, man.
Stronger now.
Their squad is better than, as you said, stronger than the first game.
Yeah, and their squad's on
Coates returns to Origin. That he returns.
He's good at Origin.
Yeah.
Man, Billy Slater knows what Origin
He's good.
is.
Yeah, he knows it. That's what I'm saying.
He knows.
I know, look, anyone that coaches Origin, they know what it means, but there's certain players that love
Brad
it
Fittler
more.
does not know what Origin
That's
is.
what I'm saying.
He has no idea, man.
Slater was a part of an 8 series winning streak with Queensland. You know what he means. Yeah. And for him to go on that winning streak, you can see how much they wanted it more than Blues. Yeah. Billy Slater has this mindset that he wants to give to the players what he had back in the days. That's why I think Andrew Johns, if you're watching this, please coach the team, because I think you're the answer, and you can help us get where Queensland were back in the days. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a long week.
It is. It's going to be a very frustrating week.
Yeah.
Until the game day, I don't know what's going to happen that night,
even not choosing Hines. That's
a big
mistake too, man.
I know.
That's like a slap in the face.
You know what?
Man.
I feel bad.
That's disrespect.
It is disrespectful.
If we're not take the footy aside, it's in a way it's like morals type shit.
They treated him unfairly.
You put him on the bench. He's edging if you're not going to choose Adam Reynolds, he's edging an Origin start. He's on the bench, and then you just completely drop him out of nowhere. Mate, that's a slap in the face. I'll be very mad if I was Hines. I'll be very mad at Fittler.
Of course,
very mad at Fittler.
Yeah, how do you completely leave him out of the squad? Like
that's a big mistake.
And apparently, Greg Alexander's like there was just no room for him on the bench.
Oh, bro,
that's not enough excuse.
I want to go check.
But you know the funny fact is that when
even Campbell Graham, he's been unfairly treated too.
Yeah, man.
He deserves to be in this squad.
That's it, Fittler. Write it off. The time here at the New South Wales Blues is done.
I'm moving on to a new coach.
Well, yeah, I was saying Hines.
He can't get into the squad ahead of Reece Robson. He could be there, but it's so dumb.
I was saying, was it Hines? Of course, you give Hines 10 minutes in a position that's not his position, and he missed a tackle. Now that's going to affect his career. Because in a way, he shouldn't be there.
He's struggled ever since.
Yeah, in a way, it's affected him. Because I think he got a bit upset because he made that mistake. And then apparently they weren't going to put him in. They were going to put Burden. So in a way, you should have put Burden because he's centre. And he stood
Hines is a better pick than Mitchell Moses. I
wanted Adam Reynolds. Bro, 100%.
You put Hines, man. Come on, man.
Who fucking puts Mitchell Moses?
But he's very
come on.
The bloke choked under pressure in the grand final. What makes you think? And that's, bro, I reckon State of Origin is bigger than the grand final.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Because it's not, you're playing the best against the best.
And it's a rare, it doesn't happen every,
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, and we did put a vote a couple of weeks ago who should get number 7. It was Reynolds got 46%. What's it called? Adam Reynolds got 40. No, Nico Hines got 46, and I think
30%.
Moses got 3% or 4%. 3%.
That's what I'm saying. Of course, the whole
no one wanted him.
Who the fuck puts him in bloody Origin and they put him in Origin? Are you serious?
Come
on, man. I think 3-0. That's what I'm going to say. 3-0 to me.
Hold the 3.
Yeah. Everyone, the whole NRL world knows that Moses. Everyone wanted Reynolds.
That's favoritism, man.
This is what I'm laughing.
I'm telling you, Gus influenced him because he has a very good relationship with Brad Fittler. Yeah. And once he said I had no influence. Of course he did, bro.
Gus.
Oh my God.
Get out of here, Gus.
The week before all this Origin rumours start after Cleary, he said he wanted Moses. And surprisingly, Moses was already selected. So probably from that moment, Moses was selected.
I'm still in disbelief, still shocked, who the fuck you put Moses in Origin? How the fuck are you going to do a combination with Jerome Luai? Jerome Luai has more fucking better experience.
And even then, Luai was only in that team, in my opinion, because of Nathan Cleary. Watch him have the worst game of his life.
He's going to feel his shit. He's going to feel like shit.
No, he's going to have the worst game of his life.
Say something to Brad Fittler now.
Yeah, come on.
I think Brad Fittler, you're going to go. That's all I can say. Enough said.
Oh, man.
Enough said.
I've never been this heated about a topic.
You know what? It's fair.
From the dogs to the State of Origin, I've had it. I'll say it again.
It's fucking fair,
We
mate.
have had it, whether it's the Bulldogs, whether it's the Blues. We don't win. We don't win ever.
Imagine for Australia.
Why couldn't I be a Queensland fan that's supporting Penrith?
Yeah.
Storms? Mate, we always go through hardship, heartache. It is what it is.
I think we got everything out for our NRL, Bulldogs, State of Origin.
Let's move on, Anthony.
The boys are moving on to
quickly, there's no Premier League talk today, and WWE, not a lot happening in the Premier League and WWE sport, but boys taking over with the UFC.
Bill, what's the name? The UFC 289 on the weekend. Mate, Charles Oliveira, man. What the hell was that, man? Bro, he was down for the first like 30 to 45 seconds with what's his name, Beneil, Dariush. Bro, that bloke was fucking a tank.
He wants the first minute. He wants the belt. He wants that. He wants the crown again.
We've all been saying it for weeks and weeks. Like my mate has been telling me, bro, Charles Oliveira is going to go back to the title picture. I said, absolutely, he's going to go back on the title picture.
He molded him, bro.
He molded him in the freaking, oh my God. I can't even explain it, bro. I watched it with my own eyes. That was the best performance I've seen from Charles Oliveira.
Honestly, it was everywhere, man. Everyone was posting about it.
The crowd, the Canadian crowd, they were insane, man.
No, they're all behind him, man. But
he was crazy, bro.
In the main event, Amanda Nunes.
Yeah, I was like shocked, but I was happy that she won it. Yeah, she won it, but I had a multi on it as well.
And she retired too.
Yeah, no one didn't see that coming.
She retired double champ.
Yeah, I know. No one didn't see that coming, though. Yeah. I swear.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? My mate was saying to me, what the hell is she doing? I'm like, don't tell me she's retiring. Now double champ, she's retiring.
You know what? You I think she wanted to retire. Who was her last fight? It was against...
Juliana Pena.
She didn't want to retire then.
Yeah, and she even said it before Amanda's fight. She said, I want my rematch.
Exactly.
And I want it to happen. Exactly. But either way...
You know what? That's how McGregor should have went out, double champ. That's how Khabib went out. He went out a winner, undefeated. And this is exactly how you end your career.
Yeah, I know.
As double champ. She's double champ forever now. She's one of the greatest female UFC fighters in history.
I think she's one of the best of the best.
She's the greatest.
She's defeated everyone. She's what's her name? She's defeated Goldberg.
Who Goldberg?
What's her name? The chick, that Brazilian one. That's all tatted up. The trans one. I can't remember who she was. But she's in Bellator. But I don't know. Anyways,
who are you talking about?
I'll tell you who on UFC.
I'll tell you who she's transgender.
No, like she's lesbian, I think.
Oh.
I'll tell you who she is.
Yeah. She has tats?
Yeah, she has tats. What's her name? I'll tell you who she is.
Doesn't matter.
Either way.
Amanda Nunes retires double champ, as we said. It's a great
Christine Cyborg.
Cyborg, yeah.
Cyborg, yeah.
She's one of the greatest.
Yeah, she was, yeah. But now she's back in Bellator. But end of the day, bro, you know what? She fought it very, very good. And look at the freaking bloody points. 30 to 44, 30 to 44, 30 to 43. That was
30, 50.
50, sorry.
It's cool, bro. But, yeah, man.
You're going to fall asleep, Anthony?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Moving on from UFC 289, The Ultimate Fighter, Episode 3. What were your opinions about the episode, man? What did you think about it?
You know what? Austin Hubbard and Aaron McKenzie, they both came from LFA, Mixed Martial Arts. What's that promotion?
So Austin Hubbard was Hubbard,
yeah.
Hubbard.
I call him the Hubbers.
Austin Hubbard is in the red corner, chainless team. He was a veteran.
What did you say? He called him Hubbers.
Yeah, he did. And then Aaron McKenzie was in McGregor's team, blue team.
Yeah.
He was a prospect. So that was a great fight, man.
No, it was a good fight. The first round, Austin, yeah, but you know what? The first round, they were on the side of the cage. Both of them, they were locked in, and Michael Shannon was screaming his lungs out, saying,
he molded him, man.
He did mold him. He took him down and he busted him out. See that elbow shot? Did you see it when he busted him out with the eye in his eye socket?
It was LFA champ for a reason. He was LFA.
They were both LFA championship lightweight.
I think only Hubbard.
No, he was.
No,
1 year later.
Not McKenzie.
No, it was 1 year later.
You sure?
Yeah, I saw it in the what's name, the Ultimate Fighter.
Either way, man.
Yeah.
But this bloke, bro, you see McKenzie's face after the first round.
Yeah, he was busted up all around his eye socket.
Man, he was getting mauled. He tried to pin him down, tried to take him down. That wasn't working. Once you realize that wasn't working, mate, Hubbard was all over him.
He was even second round too.
Even his takedown defense was good.
I think there was like 4 takedowns in 2 rounds.
His ground control was nice.
He was very confident as well.
Exactly.
Michael Shannon was very, very confident.
You know what? I'm starting to love Chandler's team more than McGregor's.
Me too. Because
honestly, take away the love I have for McGregor, like separate that as a fighter. But with the Ultimate Fighter, I think now I'm rooting for Chandler's team.
I've always been saying it for the last 2 weeks now.
These veterans, they're showing up. They're 3-0 against McGregor now. Mate, another thing I want to say, where's McGregor at these weighings? Bro, the bloke has no connection to these. That's why I think he's losing.
Like, I know he's training him with them and helping him out what to do in that. But with weightings, He's not there.
I feel when you have that love with your fighters like Chandler has for his fighters, they're going to have more of a... Like, all right, they want to win for their families. They want to have more of a reason to win for themselves and for Chandler. Because he wants to win himself. He wants to win the Ultimate Fighter. It's showing these veterans, they want a UFC contract.
Yes.
I said it last week. Yes. They want that contract. They want to be back in the UFC.
Of course, man.
They
got a lot of potential, those fighters,
like
man.
Hubbard, he was 3-4 when he was in the UFC.
That's right.
Like,
and
he had a decent performance.
And it didn't go his way too.
His way. But man, these veterans, they want it.
They want it for one reason. They want that contract to get back on their feet in the UFC.
Exactly.
And they want to get more fights every year as well. So if they're going to do that...
McGregor needs to be showing up more, man.
You know what? I got a feeling when it comes to the end of the season of the Ultimate Fighter, it sounds like that Michael Chandler's going to defeat, like I told you, he's going to defeat Conor McGregor. I reckon Conor McGregor's going to retire once.
You're saying the fight? You're saying Chandler?
I'm saying Chandler's going to defeat Conor McGregor. I think McGregor, after when he loses, he's going to retire.
Nah, he won't. I feel with McGregor.
What else has he got to prove?
I reckon McGregor, he still has that mentality like he's still young. And
I know that.
He still feels like
he's getting older too.
He still feels like he's in his prime. Let's face it, everyone knows it. He's not in his prime. He's the only bloke that believes he's still in his prime. That he's still playing. He's still having amazing.
But I don't see the confidence in him, bro. I don't see the confidence as a coach.
I don't as a coach. Yeah, I'm saying.
But he's only there for one reason: it's for the money. That's what it is.
But if you're talking about the fighting, if you're talking about this fight, we're always talking about this.
No, I know.
But I'm saying he's not putting in the work. He's the only bloke that believes.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That he's the only bloke that believes he's still in his prime and he can still win this fight.
Yeah.
I wanted to win this fight. I really want McGregor to win this fight.
Yeah.
He'll be back on the map, beating a top-ranked fighter.
Of course, 100%. But you know what? Like, I want to ask you as well. If you were, as an example, if you were a UFC fighter, right, a professional UFC fighter, and Dana White calls you up and he says, "Bill, I need you as a veteran coach or a prosperous coach." If you're going to be a coach, you have to be there constantly, every single day. You got to sit down with the group. You got to tell them what combinations you got to do with your grappling, with your jiu-jitsu, with your striking.
He's teaching.
No, he's teaching Conor McGregor.
I feel like Chandler's team's teaching him all.
I just don't see that confidence with McGregor when he's in the weigh-ins or even at the fight night, telling him what to do. He's been lacking off with his work. He's not involved. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Michael Chandler's there. I said it last week and the week before. Chandler's there every day at that fight night, telling him what to do, how you get out of the clinch, how do you get out of the takedowns, how do you get out. He has that connection with the fighters.
He's hugging his fighters after they win, and like he's having those interactions with them.
And you know what? And he respects the opponents after the fight.
Exactly.
Why? Because they have that respect and that trust between each other, and they got no arguments between you.
And another thing, man, I know in his first stint, McGregor, that's his style. When he coaches fighters in the Ultimate Fighter, he's always standing on the side, he's standing up, coaching, whatever. But you feel Chandler's got the gloves on, he's sitting down besides the octagon, telling him, like, really analysing the fight.
That's right.
Back to my point, he's more involved.
He's always involved, and he's got the best coaching staff behind his back.
Hey, bro, I don't know, man. I feel McGregor's just there,
I think he's a bit down. Like, not just saying a bit down, but like, I don't see confidence.
No. Confidence is not the word. I don't see involvement. I don't see that chemistry with your fighters.
Yeah.
That's why they're down 0-3, man, against Chandler's team.
He should know that what's happening now, 0-3 against Chandler. He needs to know what's going to...
You got that Dagestani facing next week.
That's right. Yeah, actually, I saw the preview.
I feel like that's another win for Chandler.
Yeah. Well, Dana White just said it. What's his name again that we said for the catchweight? They're going to...
I forgot his name, man. But
anyways, it's next week, so I can't wait to watch that.
I feel the Dagestani gets it done. Yeah, that's it, man.
I think he will.
Chandler's going to go 4-0.
It's going to be 4-0.
4-0.
That UFC veterans, I think they're going to lead the way for sure. But either one of them is going to be becoming the Ultimate Fighter very soon.
Well, you know, if you compare this season so far to last season with Volkanovski and Ortega, last year's season
was crazy.
Was amazing, man.
I missed that.
Like where we are right now. I know we're early in the series, but I don't know. I don't see like the battling of the coaches. Like I know McGregor pushes Chandler after, and they have a bit of a scuffle. But right now, I don't see that intensity. I think McGregor's not there for the weigh-ins.
You know what? I know it's going to show up to the end of the Ultimate Fighter, but you know how you just said that they push each other. But I think it's just jealousy because he knows Chandler is more confident than him.
Exactly.
There's
no beef. There's not that
it's intensity. It's not like the previous Ultimate Fighters from before.
Ortega and Volkanovski, if you watched it, they had little comments. They were throwing them back and forth with the fighters. The fighters, I think, got in the scuffle because of the coaches.
But at the end of the day, when it came to the fight, they had the respect.
That was a great season.
But Volkanovski is one of the best.
To end it off with that great fight, Ortega and Volkanovski, that just summed up that
just
season.
stands out the best. Like, honestly, you know what? I actually love Volkanovski, bro. Volkanovski is a champion, bro.
Top bloke.
You know what? If he retires later on, he'll be one of the greatest of all time. But my point is about with the Ultimate Fighter, like I said, there's no confidence in Conor McGregor. There's no... He doesn't have that patience.
He has confidence, but I feel like he's overconfident. He's delusional in a way. That's the word, delusional.
Yes.
When you be real with what you're doing, the bloke's going to the F1 supercars on his yacht while Chandler's in the gym.
And he's sucking up to Dana White anyways. It's all about money and connection.
You got to be real with yourself. Don't be delusional. You know Mate, you're not in the gym. You're not training. How are you going to win this fight against a killer like Chandler?
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to say this. If you become a UFC fighter, you got to fight with passion. You got to fight with grit, with respect, with honest, with everything that you got. You're doing it for your family, for your friends. You know what I mean? But end of the day, I'm happy that Austin, he had the best performance, man. It went all the way to the decision.
Moving on, just quickly, over the weekend. Moving on to boxing. Teofimo Lopez defeated Josh Taylor in a dominant performance by Teofimo. I called it last week. I said Teofimo win split decision, and he did. He had a lot riding on this fight, and he proved why he's an elite fighter. The bloke just mauled Josh Taylor. Every single round, the bloke was just pinning him. Head movement was crazy. He was landing those shots. He counterpunched the counterpuncher. Teofimo, that is Teofimo Lopez. We know that is the undisputed champ. That is the fighter that won those belts against Lomachenko. That's it. He's back on the map. I think they're in talks with Haney now that they might fight.
So it could happen.
So it might be Teofimo Lopez versus David Haney. Mate, imagine.
Want that to happen?
I reckon it'll be a good fight. Maybe if Teofimo can win those belts back, that'd be crazy for the boxing scene.
I'm going to say, if it's going to happen with Haney, I reckon he'll win.
Yeah.
Because Haney, I know he has...
You reckon Haney will win?
It's going to be a hard...
Haney will win.
It'll be a hard fight if it happens.
But don't run off Teofimo.
Imagine it goes draw, for example.
If Teofimo believes in himself, in his abilities, he wins the fight. And he did against Josh.
For sure.
Josh Taylor had really nothing in the tank, man. He had he just couldn't find an answer to Teofimo Lopez. And that's it. He paid for it. He lost the fight. Teofimo is now the super lightweight champ, so he's got the WBO championship now. As I said, he's a late fighter again, and congrats to Teofimo.
Congrats to him, man.
I can't wait to see what happens in this lightweight division.
It's going to happen probably. I've got a feeling it might happen.
Haney and Teofimo, hopefully. It'd be good for boxing.
I want to watch that, man. That'll be
another big fight.
Blockbuster, bro.
But that's it for episode 27 of the Touchline podcast. We had many discussions, many debates. We all did our heads today, talking about boxing and state of origin.
Took all our anger out. Took all our anger out.
Mate, this
I
podcast.
said on Saturday, Sunday, I said, bro, this pod I'm going to be fuming. And then to add on Monday, Tuesday, the news coming out, Origin.
Nothing's going our way.
Last week was a bad week. We took 3-2 losses. Now this week we took 3 losses again.
And it might get worse. Sunday lost. Bulldogs,
it could be 4 losses too. It could be 4 losses.
We might be talking shit. We might be talking out of our asses. Maybe Dogs win this week. Maybe Blues win the series. We might be talking shit. Yeah. But this is our opinions. It is what it is. We'll see how it plays out. Take life as it is.
2024 is the year for Dogs.
That's it. And I still believe that.
Yeah.
By the way. It could happen. It will happen. I know.
But, Anthony, you want to end it today?
Anyway, so I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I hope you all have a fantastic evening, and stay tuned. Next week will be a big one. So
yeah, it should.
We might go to Shark Park.
It could happen.
Depends. I will see. But anyways, let's wrap it up. Take it easy. Thank you.